Hi there. We want your girlfriend's experience to be the best it can be. Did you know that you can increase the picture quality on YouTube? Let's change the quality to 4K. That's super clear, ultra high definition video. I'll walk you through it step by step. Move your mouse over the video or tap the screen if you're on a phone or tablet, and you'll see some buttons appear. On a computer, click the little gear icon in the bottom right corner of the video. In the YouTube app for phone or tablet, tap the little gear icon in the top corner of the video. Next, click or tap the button that says Quality. This shows you the video options. Look for the one that says 2160p 4K and select it. That's the highest quality, nice and sharp. Watching in 4K uses more of your internet bandwidth and can potentially slow your connection. If you are having issues with your video, you can always go back and choose a lower video quality. That's it. Now you're watching in the best quality possible.
See something you like on the show? Did you know that we have links to the products used on the show in the description? If you're watching on YouTube, look below the video. Click the More button, and you'll find links to products used in the show, as well as more information on what you'll learn in this episode. On Facebook, click on the video that you are interested in. Look at the top right of the video, and you'll find the description. If there is more to read below the viewable description, click See More to view the full description and pertinent links. There's some pretty helpful info in there. Now you know. Happy sewing!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Three Themes Live.
Welcome. So exciting.
Oh my
Another
goodness.
week is here.
Another week is here. And I got to tell you, there is so much excitement in this room right now.
Yeah,
isn't
energy
there?
like crazy.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell you guys all about it. Welcome to Three Themes Live. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Three Themes Live. I'm Kris here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and I am so excited to be with you today. And I got to tell you, there is just this energy here because we have the first day of galas that's about to begin, and we have a few friends with us today. Say hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, these women have come from all over the country. I mean, we've got, oh boy, do I even dare start? We've got Arizona and New Jersey and Georgia, Utah, South Dakota, New York, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I mean, they're coming from all over the place.
Oklahoma, where the winds go.
Oh, I bet you've never heard that song before. Allison's like, yep, been there, done that.
I was in
You were in Oklahoma?
I'm
one of
impressed.
the enticing dancers.
Oh.
You were an enticing dancer.
Not just any dancer, but an enticing one. I like it. So, yeah, this is just a small portion of women who will be at galas all this week, and it starts tonight.
I know I had to set my alarm and get up way early to be over at the conference
Oh,
center.
you guys
to
have been
start
working
setting up.
hard in setting things up.
Getting all those machines set up and getting all the pieces in the right spot.
Yes, yes. For someone who might not know what Galas is, Allison, tell us, what is this?
So Gala is a sewing and quilting retreat where we have 5 opportunities this year. We've increased it because it was so popular.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 5 opportunities to come in for 3 or 4 days and to just do all the things with the girlfriends. Sherry and team put that together. They are amazing.
They
There's
are
games,
amazing.
There's
Yes.
demos. You bring your
Something
own
all the time.
projects. You bring your own
We
projects
provide
to
the
work on.
machines.
We provide the machines. We
Yeah.
provide all the things that you...
And there's a pop-up shop.
And there's a pop-up shop with all kinds of fun things.
What I understand is, Kyle, you pop out of a cake.
Oh,
Yes, there you go.
okay.
You do?
And
Yeah.
do a
Where did you
wedding.
get that gig?
Oklahoma.
I volunteered.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oh, you have to have past
Yes.
acting experience
Yes.
and
Yes.
dancing
And
experience.
And dancing,
Yes.
enticing.
Sable says she wishes she were here with the Oklahoma people.
Next time, Sable, you'll
next
have
time,
to get here.
for sure, for sure. Well, it's great to have everyone here in town, and it's just fun, isn't it?
Right.
We just have a good
Right.
time, and I
It
really
renews
look
our
forward.
energy.
Yes.
Sometimes we look at each other's face way too often.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering where you were going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and sometimes it reminds us that we are all girlfriends and what a fun
Absolutely.
place this is.
I would agree 100%.
I have to tell you, I heard this girl picked up another lady at the airport, brought her
Yes.
all the way up here. I mean, this is what they're doing the whole time,
I know.
sharing
We've got
with each other.
complete strangers. We have people who are even saying, "Hey, I've got an extra hotel room if anyone wants to stay with me." I mean, I think it's pretty impressive.
Don't make that
So
be your reason why you don't come.
exactly
Yeah.
right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And we have some more opportunities throughout the year. So
Yes.
if you have not thought about galas, or you're thinking, you know, maybe that's something I might want to give
Right.
a whirl.
Right.
Do
Check
it.
out the dates.
Right.
They're all on our website.
And you get to finish your projects. Yay!
Yes, that's the best part. But I have a feeling, so you all brought tons of projects, I'm sure. Yes. And
Nobody's
you'll
buying new ones.
And you're not going to buy anything new, are you? See, I like that. These are my people.
Yes,
I love it. I love
You know,
it.
Megan, the store manager, she and I drove to a meeting, and so we had some chit chat time. And she said, "I think there are 2 different hobbies involved here."
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm part of
Yeah.
the second hobby. One is finishing your projects.
Yes.
One is collecting projects."
Exactly.
And
I
she's
think
part of
we're
the
all there.
collecting projects.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Too fun. Well, we have got a really fun project for all of you today. I'm so excited because we are launching a brand new Applique by number set that has not been seen yet. You guys are the first ones to see it today, and I'm really excited about that. But before we get into that, let's talk for just a moment about answering this question. What the heck is Applique?
Oh.
How about that? What the
You know
heck
what?
is Applique?
That is kind of a hard question because it is so
Can
broad.
be a
It can
variety.
be so many things.
Yeah, and I think it's important that we recognize that not everyone who watches Three Things Live is perhaps familiar with all the terminology. I think sometimes we take it for granted and say, "Oh, that's applique," and they might be going, "Well, you're speaking a new language, right?"
Or they're like, I hate to do applique with zigzag because I
Right.
am not good, so I avoid that at all costs.
So, Kyle, what the heck is applique? What is it?
It's applying another layer onto your project.
Yes, exactly.
And then you're stitching around it or not.
Yeah, or not, which we're going to talk about today a little bit. So what even is it? Let's talk, just show a few examples, shall we?
Perfect.
Of what applique might mean to some people. So first off, you might think of raw edge applique, and you can see that in the picture right here. So raw edge applique would be something where you're just going around the shape with your sewing machine. You're just doing a straight stitch. But what would be one of the cons of doing raw edge applique?
Well, I think one of the cons of a raw edge applique is if you're going to use the project an awful lot because you can get the fraying on the edge. Sometimes that is great because that actually contributes to
That's
the
what
look
the
of the
look you're going
project.
for.
But if it's something you're going to wash a lot or use a lot, then that's maybe a con. Or, you know what? we have some purists out there that are like, I never want a fray or a spare or a spare thread to ever show on any project I do that looks sloppy. And that is preference. I mean, you know, that is complete preference.
Now, a pro would be that it's probably a lot faster.
Yep.
Right?
Oh.
You can get through it a lot quicker.
If you use a hot glue gun.
There you go.
I like that one.
I don't know if that's considered raw edge applique. That might be just called a craft.
Studio audience.
There you go. What do you say?
You put a thin line of hot edge, smash it down.
You call that raw?
Ah, look at Alice.
No,
She's
thank you,
no.
Alice. Thank you, Gail. No,
Take it.
Nancy. Thank you. No.
As long as it stays, it's fine.
Yeah. There you go.
Kyle.
There you go. I'd love to hear in the comments as we go through these different applique methods, which one is your favorite? All right, let's take a look at the next one. We've got blanket stitch. Okay, that to me
I like that.
I love a good blanket stitch. Love a good blanket stitch. So as you can see in the picture here, you've got some stitches that are going into the design and not necessarily just staying on the outside. Now, when I was first getting into quilting 25-ish years ago, everything was done as blanket stitch on the sewing machine, but it was all in black thread.
Yes.
How many of you remember everything was in black thread?
And not always on the sewing machine.
By hand.
By hand.
I did a lot
blanket?
by hand.
Yeah, I did a lot by hand
Absolutely,
too.
Yeah. We don't see, now the black thread is okay. I mean, it doesn't mean you've done it wrong, for sure. I want to make sure and clarify that. But I think it has evolved a little bit, and now what do we see more of when it comes to blanket stitch?
The blanket stitch is actually matching your fabric, so it's giving a finish, but it's not detracting from the edge of that fabric.
Exactly, that's exactly right. So that blanket stitch is definitely something that perhaps matches into it just kind of,
or complements or something.
that's
I
a
mean,
good
you
way
know,
of putting it too.
Someone
So-
told me that if you did it with black, it's like a coloring line.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I think of.
I also think of it as more if you're into like primitive stitching.
Yes.
Primitive stitching would always use black. So again, there's no wrong or right way of doing this. I believe it's your personal preference.
It's yours, and so you get to do what you want.
That's exactly right. Now, one of the pros of doing it all in like black blanket stitches, you don't have to change out the threads.
Yes.
It makes it really fast, right? So anyway, all right, that's what we might call blanket stitch. The next one, I know our audience absolutely loves, and that's embroidery.
Yes.
Why do we love this so much, Kyle?
Because it's perfect.
It is perfect, isn't it? And it looks so good. Yeah, we love machine embroidery applique. Again, going back to 25, 30 years ago when I first started doing this, machine embroidery applique really wasn't a thing.
No.
Was it?
No.
I mean, that's only been in more recent years
Yes.
that we discovered, ooh, guess what you can do? You could digitize
Yes.
a placement outline. You could place a piece of fabric over top.
Right.
And there's all
Trim it
different
out.
stitches. I see what you guys do all the time.
Right.
And there's different embroidery stitches.
Not just satin stitch.
No.
All right. So what would be a benefit of like machine embroidered versus a blanket stitch that maybe you have a machine that could do either or? What do you think is the reason why someone would choose one or the other?
I would say that durability is one.
Okay.
It's a little bit more durable, especially if you're putting that satin stitch.
Yeah.
But I think more than anything, it is just like Kyle said, it's that perfect appearance.
Sure.
That it is just an absolutely pristine appearance on your applique.
Which then on the other side could have a negative thought in your mind going, you know what, I like something that looks more handmade too.
Right.
So, right?
Yeah, I don't like all my stuff to be perfect.
Yeah, that's right. I
Me
choose
either,
not,
Kyle.
Yeah.
not for it
That's
to be,
why we're
right?
Yeah,
friends.
that's why we're friends.
So Sable says she loves machine embroidery blanket stitch, never could make pretty hand blanket stitch or do the sewing machine blanket stitch. And yeah, there's a lot of times where we'll digitize something that is for the embroidery machine, but it looks like
Perfect.
it was done on the sewing machine,
Yes.
which is a fun little, trick to do, right?
Yeah, you guys.
We will fool you, right? But
And I'll be
again,
happy about it.
That's right. I don't think there's anything wrong with either one of those. And then finally, this is the one that the purists out there Who is into needle turning?
No.
I'm seeing out here like,
That's like a bad word to
thanks.
everybody. Jill, where are you?
I gotta tell you, there are some people who are masters
Amazing.
at the needle turn.
It takes forever.
That is one of the cons, right? It takes a long time, but one of the pros,
you can take it with you. I mean,
Yes.
you know, it's that handwork that you can take with you wherever you're at.
Exactly.
And it is gorgeous when it's done right.
It is beautiful.
Well,
It is
not mine.
beautiful. So needle turn, turn would be more for those of you who, again, want to do it by hand. And you are literally turning the edges of the fabric underneath and taking that little needle and very thin thread. You know, you're going to get the best look with needle turn if you're doing more of an 80 weight thread, which is very, very thin, and it just kind of melts into the fabric. It's
You're not even
beautiful.
enticing me.
No, not so much.
I was like, not
question.
even trying it.
I have a question.
What's that?
What about when you put on that fusible backing,
Like
but you're sewing it around? What's that
Yeah.
called? Ooh.
Oh, that would be like doing a
Like a
blanket
heat and bond
stitch
or a
with a
blanket
heat
stitch
bond.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but you
but I
could
mean
do-
that. So it looks like it's needle turned almost.
And you certainly,
it.
can do that with needle turn. A lot of times people will use like a freezer paper.
Well,
with
they'll
that.
stitch the interfacing on and then turn it right side out.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yes.
You know what? That is a really great
I like
way
that
to
one.
kind of get around the needle turn, but to make it look really nice is to put that interface and then you cut a slit. You cut a
and
slit in the
turn it.
interface and turn it and iron it really good, and then still.
I
but
like
you
that.
still
Yeah.
have to hand.
You still
but
have to do it by
take
hand.
those teeny tiny
No, I
little
don't.
stitches. Oh, you well, Kyle, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
you
that's
want
right.
To.
Thank you. Thank
Or
you.
you could use like a monofilament thread.
Yes.
And do like
that's
a
a really
little
good one.
tiny zigzag.
Yes.
Or even like a hem stitch,
Yes.
where it just kind of comes over and it just pulls
Bites
on that
it.
a little bit. It takes just a tiny little bite. So, see, there's so many different ways of doing applique.
Yeah.
Our personal favorite right now is just stick it and forget it.
And
that's
you
what we're
just
talking
wait.
about.
You just wait.
So many of you probably remember when we introduced this concept of applique by number, and we did it with the
Roam free.
Roam
Yeah.
free. It was the animals, the
Yes.
jungle animals,
Yes.
which were phenomenal. In fact, Kyle, you just did one not too long ago.
I just did one for the first time, and I was like, what the heck are you guys talking about? I haven't done it. I know, I need to practice.
Yeah.
It was so stinking easy.
And fun, right?
You texted
Really fun.
me, you took a picture, you said, look what I'm working on.
I know.
And you
I
were
know.
having the
It's like
best
a puzzle.
time. It's
Yes.
like
And
a
I love
puzzle.
puzzles.
So are you ready for a new series of applique by number?
I peeked at them.
All right, friends, we are so excited to introduce to you our brand new Floral Cut Trio. And Kyle and I are going to show you exactly how it's done right after this. We are here to talk about literally a trip around the world.
Yes.
Right?
So I've got them in the colorways, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're gonna sew 5 strips together. So I'm gonna have Kris sew number 5 to number 1. Okay, here's my tube. And just cut us some 2.5-inch strips on there. You're gonna have a big pile, so this makes it
ball down.
worthwhile.
So the first one we did between these two. Now you're going to do it between.
You're gonna do it between 1 and 2.
Okay.
So Kris, you're gonna sew these together.
Okay. Basically, you're telling this strip that you're in charge.
Look how perfect that matches.
That's great.
Welcome to Galas, the ultimate 3.5-day creative retreat from my girlfriend's quilt shop. Come stitch, learn, and connect under the stars with hours of open sew time just for you. Each day brings inspiring demonstrations, new ideas, and techniques to spark your next masterpiece. Plus, you'll be able to rub shoulders with our seasoned sewing veterans that you know and love. Work on your own projects, share stories with fellow makers, and create memories that last long after the final stitch. Enjoy exclusive gifts, fun surprises, and a creative community that feels like family. Join us at Galas in beautiful Logan, Utah. 3 days, your projects, endless inspiration, where creativity shines bright. To learn more, click the link below or go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com and sign up today.
everyone. We are back here at 3 Things Live. I'm Kris.
I'm Kyle.
And we are here at the sewing table to share with you our brand new Floral Cut Trio.
These are
Trio
cool.
means 3. And we've got 3 beautiful designs.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? All right,
All
folks.
right.
I'm so excited. I'm kind of giddy.
Are you giddy?
I'm giddy. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. All right. So this time we went with more of a modern floral look. All right. So we've got this
I love
one
the
right
backgrounds.
here. And this one goes along with it. And
Then
this
this red.
one.
Wouldn't that be pretty to put up all together?
All summer long.
I think I have
I
a place
love
at my
this.
house.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
It's all ready.
Okay, it's all
Okay,
ready to
I'll
go
help you
and
out.
it's ready to hang.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'll take some pictures.
Okay, you do that, Kyle. Look how gorgeous these are.
I know.
So what a beautiful trio to put in your home. Again, we are actually going to be having several different fabric versions
Get out.
of these.
Get out.
And but this is our first version. So I want to do a little bit more up close
What's
underneath
several?
this camera. Like 4, I think.
Nice.
3.
3 sets?
3 sets, yeah. All right, let's take a look at this. So this is more of our like patriotic version, right? With the reds, white, and blues, but I mean, it can go any time of year for sure. I love the fact that these could certainly be made into small mini quilts if we wanted to. Here we put them into frames.
I like that
which
idea.
I really love as well. And you'll also notice that these have not been sewn on. They are simply fused on, and we have a great way of doing that. This is one of them. This one's my favorite. I love the polka dots in the background. Isn't that so pretty? And again, you have this beautiful texture that comes through not only with the fabric and the prints, but you'll notice, I know this is a 4-letter word to some of you, but there is a little bit of handwork going on here.
Do you think a marker would look good on there?
You know what? It certainly could. Nobody would be able to tell from
Nope,
far away, right?
far away.
And then let's show this one.
This
up
one's
close
my
as well.
favorite because I love red.
I do love the red behind it too. It just pops, doesn't it? So I really, really love this. They all 3 go together so beautifully. What do you all think at home? Let us know in the comments what you're thinking, because I think these are gorgeous. And again, whether they're framed, whether they're put in as miniature quilts, maybe you decide to put all 3 blocks together and make it as a table runner.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, there's no right or wrong
but
way of
I
doing
like
that.
this because do you know how fast this would be if I needed a gift?
So fast.
Yeah.
So fast. And the reason why this becomes such a fast, quick, easy project is because of the way we have designed this. And why don't you go ahead and tell them about this?
Okay, so this right here, this is our pattern. It's all ready to iron on.
And it looks a little strange, doesn't it?
Well, it does. It's backwards.
It's backwards. And
Somebody
that's for a
did
good
something
reason.
wrong. I didn't do it. It was not my fault.
Well, it's a good thing that it's nobody's fault but our
Yes.
designer who did it this way on purpose.
Way to
right?
go. Way to go.
Because we're going to take this. This is actually a transfer sheet. And so when we iron this onto the background, you sound so surprised, Kyle.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Like, Kyle,
I really do know what's going on.
You do know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you take this and you're going to iron it onto your background. And so you don't have to, worry about getting a light box or,
I don't have to
finding anything
trace
like
it.
that. No, no tracing.
Yeah, I like this
so
a lot.
easy.
And,
Easy.
And the other thing, it's already cut out.
It's already cut, pre-fused for you.
This is my project.
Fantastic. All right. So these transfers come in your kit. And again, everything is in reverse because when we put it on the background, now it's shown correctly. So let's go ahead.
I don't have to guess where to place them.
Exactly.
That's the best.
I know. It's so much fun. So this is our background we've chosen. I love polka dots.
Oh, I know. I know.
So cute.
And that's a pretty big piece we did.
And all you have to do is place it right here. Now, I would recommend adding a little piece of tape here.
Oh, true.
Any idea
true.
why?
So it doesn't move?
Bingo.
I'm really smart.
Been there, done that before.
Wicked smart.
Yes, you are wicked smart. All right, so here we go. All right, so we've got some paper tape on there, again, just to hold it in place.
Okay,
we don't
you
want
did
it to
not
shift.
measure at all.
I eyeballed this,
Yes,
my
see?
friend.
That's
Yeah.
my project.
There you go. So you eyeball it because obviously this is a lot bigger than what we need, and then we can cut it down and trim to size.
And we do
Actually, you know what? That's going to drive me crazy. It's just I just have to. It's just a little titch off. All right, there we go. That feels
Much
better to
better.
me. It does. It was just a titch.
It would have bugged me.
I would
the
not
whole
be
time.
able to sleep at night. Okay, so let's go ahead and
We
take
also
this
put
over.
stabilizer on the back.
Yes, and that's also
Even
I
though we're
think,
not embroidering.
no, but we could if
Yeah.
we wanted to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Nope,
let's
we
take a
don't
look
wanna.
at the ironing board, and Kyle is over here. And
Okay.
Kyle, how long are we supposed to hold this on?
I think it's
to
like 20
there for?
seconds on each area.
Okay, go ahead and go for it.
This is making me nervous on camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, Kyle, while you're doing that,
Okay.
Let's see if there's any questions in the chat. What are you telling us out there? Let's see. Cynthia is saying that she likes the large round vase and it's an easy applique, is amazing. Mm-hmm. All right, love that. And then Sandy said, I would love to use these as a centerpiece for a quilt. I love that idea too. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, you don't have to frame them. You could
No.
just...
You can make them a pillow.
Oh, pillows would be darling. Love this.
I'm into pillows.
I love that Tammy shares that she'd love to do these with her granddaughter in more pastel colors.
Oh, that'd
That's
be
a fun
cute.
idea too. Well, Tammy, you can look forward to some future
We got
future
a hint.
colorways
We
that
got
are
a
coming
hint.
out. Exactly. And let's see, Pam is saying she needs and wants to have these. Awesome. Well, we've got them.
Pam is my girl.
So Sharon asked me to explain a little bit more about, quote, what does in the reverse mean? That's a really good question. I'm so glad you asked, Sharon. In the reverse basically means that when the letters on the pattern itself are in reverse. That way, because we're turning it upside down, this ink is going to transfer to her background piece, and now it's shown correctly. So that would be what
And
that means.
we're ironing on to the right side of our fabric.
Exactly. Ooh, Heidi, another great question. Could you use a heat press to transfer it? Absolutely. In
Get
fact,
out.
you know what? A heat press would be even easier. It would be faster.
I don't have to move the iron.
Exactly. And it would
Nice.
keep it all in one
And it's
spot.
all even.
So yes, if for those of you who have heat presses,
Me.
that would be fantastic. You do have a new heat press
I
that
do.
you're
I got-
absolutely in love with.
I upgraded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which heat press did you get?
The one you told me to get.
Yeah, good answer. Okay. Yeah, it's a heat press I absolutely love to use with sublimation. So
And it was on our Amazon page.
that's right. How's it looking, Kyle?
Good, but the iron keeps jumping up. It's good.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure.
Because you
and
got
if
to
I
put
don't
pressure
have-
on it.
What?
Just know you have to put pressure on it.
Yes,
That's
because
okay.
iron. If I don't get it all the way ironed, every piece of it, will it be okay? Just so we generally can see?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. But you know what? Let's do a little lift and see how. Oh, look at that!
I'm really good.
Okay, that's a good shot there. You are so good. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so Kyle, let's
Okay.
pull this up and everyone can see. Look how amazing this
Yes.
goes on, folks.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, can I use that again?
Yes.
That's
you
what
can,
I heard.
You can actually reuse this up to maybe 2 to 3 times. Mm-hmm. So it might
Nice.
be a little bit lighter, but you actually can reuse
Yeah,
it.
because that's pretty dark.
It is.
Does that iron or wash away?
No, this is not going to wash away.
Oh, so you
And
mean I
let's
gotta
go ahead
actually
and-
press them on there the right place?
Well, yeah, it's kind of the idea.
Oh, good thing you're
No,
here,
just
Chris.
saying. All right,
thing.
friends. Let's take a look. Look at this. Now, how nice is it that you don't have to trace all of this? And now we know exactly the numbers and where they go. It's kind of like a paint by number. All right.
like
So what we're going to do here is,
We're doing C.
look at this. It has, in fact, I'm going to take
This is a good part of this.
my piece of white paper right here so you can see this. This is C26 through 30. All right. And let's see if we can get up closer on this a little bit. There we go.
Okay, all right.
And then we have all the pieces that are already in here. In fact, you could probably see better from the back.
And you know what?
Isn't that
They're
awesome?
not falling off.
They
And
are
I have to
not.
find them all over my floor.
They are not. And
That's
so
what I love.
What we're going to do here is we're just going to place a little scissor. I love these little snips. This is perfect for this, right? Because we just have these little spots here.
Right.
Okay, you go ahead and grab those
Okay.
scissors, Kyle, and we'll do teamwork makes the dream work on this,
All
right?
right. I love being on your team.
I love being on yours. All right.
Love fest here.
There you go. All right, so again, it's just a little tiny snip. So, Kyle, do you see yourself doing this, like maybe even with your grandchildren?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. I had so much fun doing it. I'm like, why was I nervous? I was like, I haven't
These
done one
scissors
of
need to
these.
be
And
sharp.
everybody's telling me, Kyle, don't worry. It's so easy. I'm like, sure. I don't
Sure.
believe you guys.
And it was. And you know what the fun thing about this project, Kyle,
What?
is it doesn't have to be just on this fabric.
I could put it on a sweatshirt.
Yes. In
A
fact,
jean jacket. I need
do
one.
you remember when we did the animals that
Yes. Was it?
Eric's daughter, we did it on the back of a denim jacket for her. It was
Nice.
absolutely darling.
Darling.
Yeah.
Okay, now does it matter? Let me see some. Does it matter which one of those? Nope, doesn't matter. You just got to place them in there like you normally do.
Again, I like to consider this like a
preview 'em.
paint by number, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, the most ideal thing to do is to have this right next to an iron.
Yes,
Right? You
yes.
have your ironing board, your iron.
Or you're doing this
and
at your
you
ironing
would
board.
you would place them right here. But it
What are you
just
peeling
goes
off?
right in here. This is just
the paper?
the Heat and Bond light.
Oh,
Yeah, that is
Really?
already on there. Yeah. And another little tip for you as you're doing this, that you guys, this is so relaxing, is you could just take a little pin and stick it, like score it, and then you pull it
oh,
off
that's a
that
good
way.
idea. Because you know what? I took all my
Sometimes our
fingernails off
fingers
and I
are-
have no more fingernails.
Right?
I bit them too.
Oh, you bit those? Oh, darn it. Okay. All right. So
Yeah, she's
again,
just
I look and I
previewing.
go, there we go. So why don't you go ahead and add that? And, I see you have the vase already. Let's do that too. So this is E1, and this was E1.
And it
so we
says it
know
right
that-
here on the edge.
I mean, obviously we go, oh, well, that's the vase, right?
Oh, I thought that was a flower center.
But yeah, the letters on these spaces are going to be more important. But I do love that everything is labeled. So
Okay, I have one question.
Yeah.
Before we even iron,
okay,
should we do the handwork first? Do you think?
you could, but you don't have to.
Don't have to?
It's up
Okay.
to you. What
As long
you
as you
feel
iron
most
it on there
comfortable
all
with.
good.
Yeah, definitely. So someone was asking about if you need to pre-wash it beforehand.
No.
I personally would not. No, I would not. I would just leave it as is and go ahead and just fuse it on. So let's see. We've got.
Okay, and then I've got a question.
What's that?
Am I going to come in here with the iron and move the iron?
What would you suggest?
Just set it down.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
And-
setting it down is
and
a good
me
idea.
ironing isn't going to take the other patterns off.
No, it won't. That's a
Okay.
really good question, Kyle. And
Okay.
I would leave it on there for, about 7 to 10 seconds for each one. Make sure it's on there really nice and good.
You can get them all on there at the same time, but
So Marilyn shares in the comments that this would be a perfect way to interest a preteen or teen. It's the gateway to quilting and fabric art. I love that. That is good. We all love that idea too, don't we? That it's the gateway to doing that.
Yes.
And I think that's really true. I mean, I feel like the intimidation factor has totally been
It's gone.
removed, right?
yeah. I would do this all day long.
And you come together with a beautiful project. It all
Do you want me to put the
comes
blue
together.
on?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That way I can take it home and it'll be really fast.
That's right. Exactly. I have a feeling that you have the perfect place in your home for this.
I feel like I do.
I think you've mentioned that. And
I think so.
I love it.
I think so. You designed them for me.
Just for you, my friend.
And the great thing is that I don't have to worry about that I did not trace it on there the right way, backwards.
Exactly. It's just so simple. Let's see. Janet says she has the heat press that we suggested. So yeah. Janet, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love how easy this comes together for sure.
That's a great idea.
Alicia says that she is loving the applique by number. So again, look how beautiful
Look at how
this
good
is,
I did.
you guys.
I did so good.
This is exciting stuff, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And just so many possibilities out there.
I know. Look, it covered all the lines.
Exactly. They're not. You can't even see them. So, and again, with the handwork, we would just be doing like a running stitch or a back stitch, right?
We could do some design on here too.
You could.
If you really wanted to.
You know what you could also do? I just thought of, what about those decorative stitches on your sewing machine? That would be kind of fun, right? Is just to follow the line and see where it takes you, right?
I think this is a great
really
idea.
Cool things. So, any other questions do we have out there?
Do you know what?
Hey,
I thought
easy.
If I really want to make this my own, I could also go ahead and cut some more of these out and add some if I wanted.
That's a great idea.
I'm like a designer.
Yeah, you are. I love it. That is actually a really, really good idea. I think these are just so much fun. We'd love to hear what you can see, making these into. What kinds of projects? Because it doesn't have to be just framed. We framed them, but
Something
many other
different.
things we could do.
I mean, how many pillows can we have?
Right.
So many.
So many different pillows, right? But table runners. In fact, because there's 3 that come in a set, how about 3 gifts at once? Boom, bada bang.
I love it.
That's
I love
right.
it.
You could get 3 done at one time. I'm so excited about this. Now, what are some ways you could finish this?
Just leave it.
Just leave it as is.
That's my favorite.
We could, let's talk about some of the applique things that we talked about earlier.
Okay.
We could do a raw edge finish, right?
Could.
We could do a blanket stitch.
Blanket stitch?
A zigzag stitch.
No.
So yeah, there are lots of different ways of doing that. So let's talk for a moment about blanket stitch. Can we? Okay, because this is like one of my favorite topics to talk about.
Yes.
Right? And so when we talk about blanket stitch on the sewing machine,
this helps it make so much sense.
Let's do a little lesson, shall we?
Okay.
I love doing this lesson. You guys, if you've been with me before, you know exactly what I'm going to share here. Here's my flower, right? When we talk about blanket stitch on a machine, which is one of my favorite things to do, there's a couple terms that we should be familiar with, and we call them jump and bite. All right, jump and bite.
Jump and bite.
So jump and bite. So when you're talking about a jump, you're talking about the needle goes from here to here. Now, I did it outside of there, but obviously you would be doing it
right
just right on the line. And then when you do a bite, it's like taking a bite into an apple or the applique, right?
Okay.
So we go jump, bite, back, jump, bite, back, jump, bite, back, and pretty soon Kyle's going to have a dance.
I am.
Of jump, bite, back, right? Jump, bite, back. And so you get into a rhythm. Don't
hurt my back.
Don't hurt your back, yeah. Jump, bite, back. You get into a rhythm. The most important thing to remember is that when you turn, and you're going to be turning a lot on these curves, and that's why I want to mention this. When you turn, always make sure that your needle is on the outside position. If needle goes down, you turn your fabric.
And you don't have to turn it a lot.
No, it's ever so slightly, right? Just ever
That's
so
why
slightly.
we like our machine.
We do. We love that machine because it has the automatic pivoting feature that brings that foot
That was a
up,
game
right?
changer.
Absolutely. So, my friends, if you will make sure that needle is always here on the outside rather than here, this is what you will avoid. You will avoid alligator bites, I call them. Alligator bites is when you have that little V that goes in there. That's because you turned it when the needle was over here.
I do that when I'm trying to go too fast.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't keep up.
So what would your recommendation be then?
Slow.
Yeah, just slow down,
Enjoy.
right? Yeah, enjoy the process.
Yes.
Enjoy the jump, bite, back, jump, bite, back. Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go. Get into a rhythm.
And one thing I have to tell you, I learned after I moved here, after I started working here, because I wasn't very good at blanket stitch.
Okay.
And I'm like, how do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
And they told me, pretend there's a point in the middle, and all your stitches kind of want to go to the inside.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because otherwise, I've got my stitches going all kinds of ways.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. You don't want them going out into left field, right?
No, but I really like them when it happens, though.
Yeah. I think we can all relate to that for sure, for sure. So those are just a few tips we have if you're going to be doing it at the sewing machine. A lot of people will use the same color threads that we talked about, and some of you might choose to use a monofilament thread, which would be perfect, right?
Yes,
because
yeah.
if you wouldn't see it.
That's a
but
good
it's
idea.
all stitched down. So
And is monofilament, I've never really stitched with it. Is
No.
it hard to stitch with?
it's really not. Sometimes it feels a little intimidating because it doesn't go through as smoothly as our regular cotton. But I promise, it works out
could do it?
really well. You
Okay.
absolutely could
All right,
do it.
I'll take this
So-
home and I'll practice.
Yeah, very okay.
I'm so nice.
I think she's ready to take this one home. It's too much fun not to do it,
I know,
right?
I know.
You guys
When are
gotta
they
give
going
it a
on
try.
sale?
You can pre-order yours right now. Oh,
Really?
it's available right now. Never mind, not even a pre-order.
I got to
I
get out of
stand
here.
corrected. It is
I don't
ready
even-
right
I don't have my
now.
phone. I can't
There we
order
go.
it.
You can find that on our website at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. Just look under As Seen on 3 Things Live. So, very exciting. All right, guys, we hope you are as excited as we are and inspired to give it a try.
And these kits are these same colors?
These are the same colors
Okay.
on this go-around.
Okay.
I think I want all 3 versions. I'm just saying. Once the other ones come out, they're so cute. One, I'm just going to tell you, one is a Halloween version.
Get out of
Can
here.
you imagine this in Halloween?
Oh my.
So dang cute.
Wow.
So dang cute. I'm drooling over it already.
We've already got Christmas fabric, so is the Halloween coming out soon?
It is coming
Okay.
soon, very soon. But I think I need them for all the occasions because I think it's beautiful. So, and I might just do something different with each one, right?
Shocking.
Well, Allison's got some really good ideas for us.
Oh my gosh,
And
the
she's
two of
going
you.
to share that with us right during number 3, right when we come back. We'll be back in just a moment. What if one small quilt block could help create one amazing quilt? As we celebrate America's 250th this year, we're inviting you to be a part of something bigger than all of us. Stitch Your Story America. We've invited creators from all over the country to create a 6.5-inch unfinished quilt block in all reds or whites, however you want. It could be pieced, applique, embroidered, painted, doesn't matter. Add your name, where you're from, and what freedom, home, or hope means to you. We'll bring it together into one incredible community quilt, stitched from stories across America. Your block matters, your story matters. Find out all the details at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com.
You have never failed me.
Oh, good. Well, I hope I don't fail you on this one.
Remember that 3 Things Live is where we always have something to make you smile,
Something to learn.
and something to discover.
And don't ever let fear stop you from learning a new skill.
Let's go. This is Sippin' on Sunshine. I thought it would be fun to share with you a few techniques on this little dragonfly. You're going to use a wash away. I've already done a placement line. The top thread and your bobbin thread is going to be the same color. The second thing we're going to do is placing my tool first. Then I'm going to place this fun mylar, and this is just going to give you a nice shine on top. Love the look And of that. then I'm sandwiching it with another piece of netting or tulle. Cut your 3 layers. So now the fill stitch. Well, I'm going to cut around it as close as I can. I'm dipping this baby in. So that's dissolved now. The first step is going to just stitch out a placement line. So place that down, then wash away topping. Okay. It's stitching out. It's just as cute as can be. So you can see again the dimension, and I did it in a bright blue just so it kind of popped off there a little bit more.
I think paper piecing is really fun. I think it's so precise, and you can see
you can see right through it.
Right. So you're going to lay that there, right side up. This is piece number 2, and I'm going to lay that right there because I've got that already sewn right there. And then I'm going to take this, press it back like this. We're going to use this little seam roller. This is your seam line right there that you just stitched on. Fold your paper right on that seam line.
Okay.
Go right along that. I've got to put number 3 on right there. And we're going to flip this over, and she's going to use the front to stitch.
Right on the line?
Right on that line. Let's bring that over here and show them what you've done. So you can see, well, whoops, what am I going to do there?
Oh, no.
It's sewn into the seam, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to pull that right there, pull it back a little bit.
And look at that.
There's that for you right there.
Hello, welcome back. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Allison,
word.
are
These
you
are
so
gorgeous.
excited?
Yes, I'm so excited about these. And
Yeah.
the thing about it is that over at the warehouse, I know it might shock you, we have a couple of brand new sewers that helped me with these
Wow.
yesterday, and they got the bug, so to speak. I mean, you know. So the first thing that Liz wanted me to say is, this is a group project.
Oh.
So you and all your friends need one, because putting it together as a group, we had one ironing, one peeling off the stuff, one
That's
all
cool.
that. Yeah, but I wanted to look at these gorgeous frames and tell you, I want to give you a little hint about the easiest way to frame these.
Okay.
So you could quilt this, or you could just let it go as is. But if you get a frame, I would suggest getting one with a mat.
Okay.
So you're not going to trim your fat quarter that comes with it. You're going to center it. Then the easiest way is to put some 505 spray on the back of your mat.
Love that.
Genius.
Yes. Then you'll
Not on your
you'll
picture.
Not on your picture, on the back of your mat. You'll set it down really great, and then you can actually pull that fabric tight. So if you quilt it, you wouldn't have that.
good idea.
But you want to make sure, is the reason, Kyle, that you put the fusible backing on the back of it.
Oh,
that
okay, so
it doesn't stretch.
And I
it
should also
doesn't.
mention, we did take the glass out of the front just because of the glare, but you could certainly keep the
I
glass
would leave
in there.
Yeah, I would leave the glass in there. So that is one way to finish it, and it's just a really easy finish.
Yeah.
And then simply trim right around your mat,
Okay.
and then slide it right in the frame.
that's
You
a
guys
great
made this
idea.
so easy.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you another helpful hint is because, you know, the cat's out of the bag, that we may have some other colors, then you could literally take this out of your frame, put your new ones in because
Yes.
you have already found a spot
Good
for
idea.
it, slide these in a bag, and then you're just changing it out
Great
with your
idea.
seasons.
Great
Great
idea.
idea.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talked about a lot about some other ways to do to finish it. So I think we might be ready to show some other ways. How
That's
about a
pretty.
Love
pillow?
that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my goodness. Okay, that
So-
pillow is stunning.
Yes, so
Too
stunning.
bad you guys in the
And
studio
all
can't
you-
see it.
All you have to do is put an envelope backing. Same thing, just trim it, put an envelope
Wow.
backing, and you could turn that into a set of throw pillows.
Okay,
now,
that's
what I will
gorgeous.
say, if you're going to do a pillow, I might quilt it.
I would too.
Yeah, just quilt
absolutely.
it before
Yep.
you do it.
I would definitely zigzag stitch that down
Yes.
with like a monofilament or something, and then quilt it. That's so beautiful.
That's
Okay.
striking.
Wait till you see the next one.
okay.
All right,
Oh,
so
look at
wow, how
that.
fun is that to put that on the back of a denim jacket?
Yes.
And you left
so-
the square.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't
All
just
we-
put the flowers.
Yeah, you
I
just
love that.
fit it to the square, just turn it under a little
Now I have
bit
to get
and top
another
stitch.
jean jacket.
I know.
Debbie has a really good suggestion. She said for the hand stitching, she would just use the triple stitch on her sewing machine.
You know what? That's a
Oh,
great
That's
idea.
an excellent
That's a really
idea.
good idea.
And speaking of hand stitching, real quick, you did mention to me earlier, Allison, what was your suggestion about when to do the hand stitching?
You know, I would do it first, and the
Okay.
reason why is because then you can throw it in a hoop,
Yeah.
get it really good and taut.
Yeah.
And then you also these. will come up just a little bit.
Okay.
So if you were going to quilt it, maybe I'd do hand stitching after.
Okay.
If you were going to quilt it, because then it'll hold these down. But if you're just going to throw it in the frame, I would do the hand stitching first. It doesn't make any difference. These right here, I did them after.
Okay. So perfect. Good to know. Good to know. What's that next picture that
How
I'm
many
seeing?
pieces of thread did you use?
Look at this.
Is that not beautiful, Chris?
I
You were talking
love it.
about putting it on your
Yes, table runner.
table runner.
Yes. And you know what? I wouldn't have even thought to actually put it on the table runner like as an entire table runner. I was thinking in blocks, but I'm really loving that.
That's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
And you
gorgeous.
just did it the same layout?
Yeah. Okay, so one trick I'm going to give you
Yeah.
is if you buy this, the iron-ons do not come separate because this is done as an entire project. So the pre-fuse, pre-applique. But I do have a tip.
Yeah.
So when you cut out, can you reach that for me? When you cut out your pieces, cut them very carefully and keep them, because you could put this back on the back of a Heat and Bond or an SF101 or whatever, and trace.
That's your trace line.
You know, that's your trace if you wanted to reuse because
and
they
start
iron on.
using them more.
Yes.
Okay, that's a great idea. Another idea that just popped in my head when I saw that table runner is that you could certainly let's take the piece of fabric or the iron-on transfer. If you wanted to, let's say you didn't want the vase, for example, you could cut out the vase, or, you know, cut out small parts and put them in different areas.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't have to be according to this layout necessarily, right? So I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm
many fun
I'm giddy
ideas.
about this.
So that is all my ideas for you to just utilize this in so many different ways, not just a picture frame.
Okay. Excellent.
I could do this on a whole piece and make a quilt with the different.
Absolutely.
All the different.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I love it. All right, again, tell us how we can get our hands on this.
All right, so we do have the kits up. Like I said, it's only the kits at this point. And you get all 3 designs. It is under as seen on 3 Things Live. We will also sell it on Comments Sold tomorrow night. So join us for Comments Sold. And you guys are going to die at this price. What would you pay for this?
Wow, I'm not sure.
$49.99.
Oh, I was going to say
For all
65.
three?
I was going to say
all three?
65.
That includes the transfers and
And
the
the
fabric.
fabric,
That
yes.
is pre-cut, pre-fused.
Yes.
That
So
is
And I
a
get
deal.
all
pick that
3
up
of them?
before that price
That
goes
is a
up,
deal.
because that is
That
a
is a
screaming
deal.
deal.
Wow.
Yep. So that will allow you to make all 3.
Wow. Okay, that's easy, done, call it done. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, very, very fun. Are you all looking forward to this project? We sure hope
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yes, I'm seeing it out there. They're going, yes, yes, yes. Awesome. And again, what a classic and very classy way of this patriotic look without like screaming patriotic, right?
And what a way to leave it up all summer long.
You really could.
Because, I mean, I love red, white, and blue, but sometimes, you know, you're like, okay, I got to get those flags down.
Yeah.
It's August.
I love this. Oh my goodness, so excited. Definitely, this is one that I will definitely have in my home. I can't wait. And if you put it in your homes, we want to see pictures of what you end up doing with it as well. Be sure and post those on Friends of My Girlfriend's Facebook page so that we can be just as giddy alongside with you. So very, very fun. All right, friends. Well, that is all for us today. Thank you so much for joining us for 3 Things Live. Before we leave, we want to remind you of a couple of quick announcements. First off, stitch your story. All right, you all here, have you? Yep. Okay, they're like, yep, I brought mine. And
if you didn't bring it, guess what we have over at Gala's? We've got some red and some white, even a little bit of blue, and you're not leaving there until you turn in your
6.5-inch block. That's right. So we want every state in this country represented, and of course, we need at least 250 blocks to complete this quilt. So
easy.
Send your 6.5-inch unfinished blocks, either mostly red or mostly white, and we are going to be putting it into one large community quilt. There were a couple questions from yesterday's show asking what are our plans with this quilt. I don't know, honestly, yet.
Yet. Something good.
I am waiting for the perfect opportunity, and I don't know what that is yet. But there's going to be something that will come along our way that we will know exactly the right place to gift this quilt to.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know yet. If you guys have any ideas, you
that'd
let
be
us
a good
know.
idea. Get some
but
ideas.
we definitely want it to be a big, beautiful community quilt. It's going to be, I think I have it designed for 120 inches. I think it's like 108 by 120, I believe is what it is.
That's a good size.
So,
keep me a couple days going.
Yes, it will. It sure will, Kyle. Are you ready for it?
I am.
So
I'm excited.
Anyway, but it's not going to be the same unless we have you all participating. We need your participation. If we end up with more blocks than we need, then maybe we make more than one. Maybe we make a beautiful border. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you never, you put these things out there and you just never know where it's going to take you. So we are looking for the perfect opportunity for this. Perhaps it is a veterans hospital. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Maybe we'll ask for some. Send us your story and we'll see.
And we'll gift it. It's going to be gifted to someone, or somewhere.
Someplace,
so I'm very excited about it, but just
that'd be cool
looking
at
for
the
the right
Veterans Hospital
opportunity.
or something.
It would be.
Yeah.
So, all right, friends. MGQS Book Club. I know we've been talking about it. I know somebody was reading it on the airplane. I saw that earlier. Remarkably Bright Creatures.
Oh, Kris, did you love it?
I loved it so much. I not only read it, I listened to the audio. I also watched the movie twice. I am ready for book club next week. Let's just say I am ready. We have a really cute project planned for it as well. And we are going to be discussing that on next Wednesday, which is our last day of Three Themes Live for the summer
break.
That's true.
I know, crazy,
oh,
huh?
Oh, my goodness.
I know, crazy. Weird. But anyways, so if you don't have time to read it, watch the movie on Netflix.
Yes.
You won't regret it.
I think I'm watching it tonight.
So good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's
so
good.
cute.
All right, friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep doing all the things you love, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.